Hi, my name is Jonna Hetrick. I'm the owner of Twila & Co., a graphic design, branding, and paper goods company based out of Fredericksburg, Virginia. I'm here today to talk to you about gaining clients locally. About 80% of my clientele is from my local area of Fredericksburg, Virginia, whether they be small businesses or brides. I enjoy working with local people because they're close to here. I can be more accessible to them. Makes things a little bit easier for the way I do my work. So I'm just going to give you some tips today on how to gain more clients locally, how to incorporate yourself more into your local community, and really build your brand that way. So the first thing I would say to you would be to go shop local. Go walk if you have a downtown area or uptown or any area really with the multiple small businesses. I would suggest to go just walk around and talk to the shop owners, maybe make a small purchase to support them, ask them about their shop. Have a general interest in how they're doing and who they are and what their passion is, and maybe make a new friend. And the reason I would say to do this would be my next tip, which would be to be visible. Being visible in your downtown area, particularly if you don't have a brick and mortar shop, is really, really important. If you just expect to sit behind your computer all day, behind your social media, people aren't going to know where to find you. You need to be out there on occasion. I'm not saying every day, I'm just saying, on occasion. I'm an introvert, so I don't like always going out and talking to a ton of different people, but I do recognize that it's important to either go to your local coffee shop and make friends with the barista or introduce yourself to the bartender at happy hour. Just being open-minded to meeting new people on a regular basis has been a great way for me to make myself and my business visible in my area. And my body language helps too. Don't go out and sit with your arms crossed or frown. You want to go and smile and have a welcoming body language so that people are drawn to you and want to talk to you and learn more about you, with having a general interest in others. Which my next tip would be to join local groups. Go outside your comfort zone. Like I said, I'm an introvert. I like to be around other creatives, so a group like Tuesdays Together is easier for me to join because there's a lot of people that are like me. But in the past couple years, I've really learned to step outside of that comfort zone and join other groups that have more to do with service or young professionals. And it's really introduced me to a wide variety of people in the area. And as they get to know me, they know what I do and who I am. And that also includes attending local events. So if there's a local happy hour or a book club, anything like that, that's just going to get you a little bit out of your comfort zone and make you meet new people, is a really great way to just get out there and meet people. Which brings me to my next one about having a good attitude. When you go out and you meet new people, you want let me start that over. When you go out there and you meet people, you are your brand. They're going to, whether you like it or not, they're going to recognize that you are the owner or work for your business. And you want to make sure that whatever attitude you have or whatever vibe you give off is going to be one that reflects well on your business. So don't go in thinking that you just automatically want to sell them something or sell their services. It's not about you, it's about them. It's about the client. It's about how you make the client feel. I've met so many people along this way and made so many new friends, and a lot of things that they don't remember is, they don't necessarily remember who I am or what my services are, but they remember how I made them feel. So if you go in and you genuinely listen and you talk to them and you're engaging and when you're listening, you're actually listening to them, not just kind of listening, they're going to remember that you made them feel really good, which is going to make them remember who you are more. And they're going to want to work with you because they loved the way that you made them feel. And if you make them feel like that when they're not even a client, then how are you going to make them feel when they are a client? They're going to feel loved and like you want to work with them. And that's a really great feeling. Another thing when you're out there and talking to new people, whether at a local group or just walking around and you're really representing your brand, make sure to dress it. So if your colors are, pink and green, then wear pink and green. My colors are black and white and very classic and timeless, so I always make sure to wear either black and white, maybe a pop of the blue because my brand does have that, but usually wear my pearl earrings because those are timeless, they're classic, and I try to dress that way so that I represent myself and my business. And last thing, and this is the biggest thing, it doesn't happen overnight. It's not like you'll go walk around your local town and come home with 5 new clients and you signed on all these projects. It takes time. They're gonna remember you, again, because of the way you made them feel, and they're gonna contact you when they need something. People don't know what they need until they need it. So when they do, you wanna make sure that they contact you. I know a lot of people know what I do in the area, whether it be for invitations or paper goods or logos and branding, and they may not need it, but they always keep my business card in their back pocket so that when they do, they know who to call, and I'm there to help them every step of the way. I can't tell you how many times I've met someone walking downtown in my hometown here, and I've met somebody, got a really good connection going, and then they drop off the face of the earth. Well, they didn't need my services at that particular time, so, it's okay. But then 6 months to a year down the road, I'll get calls on my business line from people I met a long time ago, and they need my services, and they remembered me and remembered how I made them feel, and so they contacted me because they then needed my service. So it's not necessarily about walking down the street and making sure you make those sales. It's about making those connections for when people need your services. One of the questions I got at another forum that I did was, when's an ideal time to hand out that business card or to make that sales connection with them? And my suggestion would be not to even hand out your business card, but to ask for theirs. So say you're chatting with someone, a local business owner, you're in their shop, you bought something, I tend to ask them, how's your shop doing? How are things going? Kind of get a little bit more information. And then before I leave, I try to ask for their business card. And I'm like, hey, I'd love to stay in touch and just know how things are going. Can I get your business card? When they hand me theirs, then I hand them mine. Then it doesn't seem like I'm trying to sell to them what I'm doing. It just seems like I'm trying to keep in contact with them because I'm genuinely interested in what they do. So don't just go out and hand out business cards here and there. Make sure to ask for theirs first and continue to show that general interest. Those are all my tips for today. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you're enjoying the Brand Summit with Kirsten. I'm so excited to be a part of it, and thank you guys so much for listening today. I hope you have a great day.